Hello, welcome to Daily News from Al-Jawadain TV. House of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi hosts commemorations of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. With the arrival of the month of Muharram, the House of the Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Shirazi continues to host the commemorations of the Master of Martyrs, Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in the holy city of Qom in Iran. These commemorations are attended by various groups of Shia believers and lovers of Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, as well as religious scholars and activists at the presence of the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi. The lecturers at these events address the outstanding uprising of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and the participants recite eulogies in honor of His Holiness. It is worth noting that the House of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi will continue to host these commemorations for 13 consecutive days, both in the mornings and afternoons, and in the two languages of Persian and Arabic. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi begins Husseini memorials in Basra, Iraq. The Office of the Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra, south of Iraq, begins hosting the Husseini memorials during the first 10 days of the month of Muharram. Many cultural, religious, and social figures, as well as the general public, participate in these ceremonies. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi installs new banner in Madagascar. The Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Mahajanga city of Madagascar prepares for hosting the Husseini memorials by installing a black banner of mourning. Tens of Shia believers participated in the first gathering of the 10-day memorials of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, at this center on Saturday, 30th of Dhul-Hijjah 1443 AH. Activities by PR Manager of the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Najaf, Iraq. Sayyid Haidar al-Hajjar, the Director of the Public Relations Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Najaf, took part in a ceremony organized to honor the managers of the Husseini Mawakib in the city. During this ceremony, Mr. al-Hajjar relayed some pieces of advice from the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi with respect to the Husseini rituals. The representative of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, along with some members of the High Committee for Settlement of Nomadic Conflicts, met with the President of the Iraqi Passport Office. In this meeting, which was attended by some members of the Al-Abid tribal community, a plaque of appreciation was given to the head of the Iraqi Passport Office. Anwar al-Jawadain Institute begins Husseini memorials in Baghdad, Iraq. Anwar al-Jawadain Institute, affiliated with the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, the capital of Iraq, begins to host the Husseini memorials during the first 10 days of the month of Muharram 2022. Groups of believers, particularly the youth, participate in these memorials and listen to speeches by Sheikh Ali al-Islami. Abiha Institute holds Husseini memorials during first 10 days of Muharram 2022. Abiha Institute, affiliated with the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala, begins to host Husseini memorials during the first 10 days of the month of Muharram 2022. Groups of Shia believers, as well as cultural and religious figures, participate in these memorials and listen to speeches by Sheikh Zuhair al-Asadi. Fatima Zahra Institute provides supplies to religious Mawakib in Holy Karbala, Iraq. With the arrival of the month of Muharram, Fatima Zahra Institute, affiliated with the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala, began to send supplies of drinking water, red meat, food items, and etc. to religious Mawakib in the holy city of Karbala. Furthermore, this center distributed its charitable aids among needy families in this city. During this humanitarian work, tens of needy families, orphans, and the poor received these donations.